Good evening, everybody. This is Sean Caldwell from Letters from a Tapehead. Finally submitting another buys and receipt video. I know it's been quite a while since my last one, so I do hope I can kind of make this a regular occurrence. These videos. So to my single subscriber, thanks for hanging in there, and I apologize for for the silence. I do have a lot to talk about, so I'm not gonna do everything tonight. I'm probably gonna try to space this one out a little bit. We've had Christmas. It was a whole 2 months ago, but I did manage to get a couple things for Christmas that I wouldn't mind addressing. Meantime, I'm going to start with something I was actually very, very excited about. So when I was in high school, I picked up this. It's Saccharine Trust, the Sacramental Element. It is a compilation cassette of the Pagan Icons album, which you can buy, no problem. And then the second portion of this was comprised of another LP called Surviving You Always, which was out of print, and which I really fell in love with when I was in high school. Couldn't find on CD and couldn't find on an LP for years. And then I managed to get a copy. I found a seller on Discogs, and thankfully was able to pick this one up. It's despite the fact that it's out of print, it actually wasn't too pricey. It's in really good shape, and it even had the old SST catalog. Can't tell you how many things I ordered from these in the 90s. Dating myself a little bit, but anyway. If you haven't listened to this yet, and you're into, I guess this would be considered post-hardcore, but it's a little avant-garde. If that sounds up your alley, I highly recommend this album. It came out in the early 80s. Let's say 83? 84. The second thing I got, and because I have a birthday just before Christmas, I found out that Smart Went Crazy's Con Art album was getting reissued. I found out about Smart Went Crazy because of the years ago. I found it because of the Discord 20 Years of Discord compilation set. Features a song by Smart Went Crazy called Good Day. It's an excellent song, but apparently wasn't on the original issue of the album. This is a double LP reissue. Clear vinyl. Pretty cool. As of now, I'm not sure if there are still copies available. If there are, I recommend you pick it up. It is, I would consider, probably a masterpiece of the era. This came out in 1997, so it was reissued for its 20th anniversary in mid-December. I jumped on it as soon as it came up because I was afraid I was going to miss out. So, highly recommended. It's an excellent, excellent LP. And since Christmas came soon later, I hit up the Superior Viaduct label pretty hard this time around, and I think I may have discussed this on my last video because I think I got a fall reissue. This time around, I got a copy of Mingus's The Black Saint and the Sinner Lady. It's a milestone jazz release, and it's amazing. And if you haven't heard this, please run out and get it. Interestingly enough, my wife got me a copy and my mother got me a copy. So I have 2 copies of this LP. I may just keep this one sealed for the time being. I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but, I'd hate to, I don't know, feel kind of bad giving it away since it was a gift. The other couple things I got from Superior Viaduct, this is the Sun Ra and his Orchestra featuring Pharoah Sanders and Black Harold. It's live It's free jazz. It's actually pretty crazy. This thing was recorded in 1964, and it sounds kind of ahead of its time. This was another cool little release I got from the Superior Viaduct catalog. And then this was another one. This was on the back burner for quite a while. Glenn Branca's Lesson 1. If you know anything about the New York City No Wave era, Glenn Branca was part of that scene. He was in the Theoretical Girls and then released a couple of solo records. This one's kind of special because it does feature Thurston Moore and Lee Ronaldo from Sonic Youth. They're on the third side. It's a track called Bad Smells. It's like 17 minutes long. It's another, I guess it would be considered another avant-garde kind of album. Not the easiest thing to stomach, but you can appreciate it. I mean, it's pretty bold. Let's see the other Christmas stuff, because I got other things. Hitting up the Waxworks record label. Or is it Waxwork? Sorry, Waxwork Records. The Evil Dead 2 soundtrack. The music of Joseph Loduca. This is a one of my favorite movies of all time. I wanted to pick this up. This is actually this is a custom color, blue and red. To be honest, I haven't had the chance to really give this a spin yet. In fact, I've been slowly kind of working through this stack of stuff since it, showed up at my house, but I'll get to it eventually, I'm sure. But I've seen the movie a bunch of times. The sounds are great, so I'm sure it'll be awesome. And that is it for the Christmas stuff. I'm going to leave you there for the time being. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe. This is a pretty DIY channel, so there's not going to be a whole lot of production value to it, but hopefully you'll at least dig the records. Signing off for now. Hope to I'll get back to you soon, and have a good night, and thanks for watching.